What a WWE Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys. And today, this is going to be my WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. And it was pretty epic, this Raw, a little bit. So, here we go. We kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw with a battle royal, but then Braun Strowman interrupts it. But then, of course, he clears them all out of the ring and stuff and everything else. Then he says he's not leaving this ring till he gets his hands on Baron Corbin. But then, of course, the commissioner, Stephanie McMahon, comes out. Then she says that, listen, we need to be on the same page for WWE Survivor Series this Sunday. Then he says he wants Universal Champion Baron Corbin and Brock Lesnar. He says he wants everybody. He said to Stephanie, he wants Universal Champion Brock Lesnar, and he wants Baron Corbin. And then Stephanie McMahon says he's done like that to him. Then of course out comes Ronda Rousey. Then she interrupts Stephanie McMahon. Then she talks about Becky Lynch and stuff to her. Then she says she doesn't care at all. Ronda Rousey says, and she says she wants to do an armbar to Stephanie, but then of course Stephanie May bats away. Then out comes Baron Corbin. He says, "Listen, we're not going to be doing this." But then of course, right after that, Baron Corbin almost got the armbar from Ronda Rousey, and then of course Braun Strowman will say this to Baron Corbin that you're going to get these hands right after the Survival Series. And that was about it. And now here we go with our match number 1 of the night. And it is Tamina versus Ember Moon. This match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And also, Ember Moon lost to a finisher with the splash from Tamina for the 1, 2, 3. And then after the match, Nia Jax will do a leg drop to Ember Moon. And then that was about it. Next, we have an exclusive interview with Seth Rollins and Corey Graves in the ring. So, Corey Graves, he asked Seth Rollins if you could be on the same page this Sunday with Nakamura. And then he says, listen, he's not worried about Nakamura. He's worried about what he did to him and Roman Reigns and everything else. And then, of course, Dean Ambrose is on the Titantron. Then he says why, Dean, why, and stuff, everything else. And he says that he was a weak and stuff in the Shield. And he says, and then he shows the Shield vest. Then he lights up on fire. Then that was about it. Then Seth Rollins leaves the ring all sad. Next we have is Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. Then Drew McIntyre talks about last Monday that this was his show and everything else, and he did that to Kurt Angle and he won the match and everything else. Then Finn Balor interrupts. Then Finn Balor starts talking on the microphone to Drew McIntyre that he wants to face him. But then of course Drew McIntyre will say, "You're facing this guy, Dolph Ziggler," like this. And then of course he will do a headbutt to Finn Balor. And then here we go. The match number 2 of the night is Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor. And this match is pretty good. I really enjoyed it. During the match, Drew McIntyre tried to get involved, but then Finn Balor stopped it. So Finn Balor did the coup de grace on Dolph Ziggler for the 1, 2, 3. And that was it. Next, we have is the Riot Squad in the ring. So, they start to talk about Natalia's dad and everything else, why they broke the sunglass and everything else last week, that he wore to the ring. So they enjoyed it and stuff like that when they broke and everything else. They want to humiliate Natalia and everything else. So then Natalia comes out from behind and she starts to attack Ruby Riott, but then the Riott Squad got her off of her really fast and everything else. And then of course, right after that, she'll get a good beat down from all the 3 members of the Riott Squad, Sarah and Logan, Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott, and that was about it. And then next we have is our Battle Royal. Now, whoever wins will be the team captain for the tag team. And this match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It was elimination after elimination, and it was down to the Ascension, Bobby Roode, and Chad Gable. And then, of course, and here's your winner, who's the team captain for tag team, and you know who it is, of Raw, the glorious Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. That is right. And now we have is Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, the Universal Champions. So Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman talks about Braun Strowman, then he'll talk about AJ Styles, and Jinder Mahal will come out and stuff. And then he'll say that you need to do this breathing step and some everything else. And then next, Paul Heyman will step aside. Then Brock Lesnar will do like the thing, and then of course, right after that, here we go with this. Brock Lesnar will do like suplexes to the Sim brothers, and then an F5 to Jinder Mahal outside of the ring. Then that was about it for that part. Next we have is Bobby Lashley versus Elias. Remember, whoever wins this will be the fifth member on the Raw team. And now here we go with this. First, it was Leo Rush talking, of course, in the ring, like always, about Bobby Lashley's body and everything else. Then we had his Elias, who was just on the phone by doing a talking thing and everything else. And then, of course, Bobby Lashley, he won the match by count because Elias was doing like Elias' leg was grabbed. So then, right after the match, it was a count out. So after the match, here we go with this. That Elias also he got beat up and everything else. Not beat up after the match and everything else. So here we go with this. He got tossed by Bobby Lashley, and Leo Rush got tossed by Bobby Lashley and everything else. It was pretty crazy, that part. And the next we have is our last part of the night. It is Alexa Bliss. We have our last part of the night, Alexa Bliss. So she says Tamina, Nia Jax, and Mickie James on the team. Then, of course, Bayley and Sasha Banks will come out. Then they'll have a match and everything else. And then, of course, right after that, here we go with this. So then they'll interrupt it. Mickie James and Tamina will just step on them to stop the match. Then, of course, right after that, here we go with this. Here we go. This was pretty epic. I really enjoyed it after this. Becky Lynch was doing an armbar to Ronda Rousey backstage, and all the SmackDown women started to go at it and stuff. They invaded Monday Night Raw and everything else. Ronda Rousey comes out. Becky Lynch was bleeding, everything else. Ronda Rousey got a steel chair from Becky Lynch. And then, of course, what a day of Monday Night Raw was last night, guys. The guys, hope you all enjoyed my Monday Night Raw from last night's show. So, guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys. See ya.